Welcome to Scube Wealth Grid, your guide through the chaos of the modern financial world. This isn't just another finance channel, it's a wake-up call. We break down the noise, expose the patterns the media ignores, and help you prepare not just to survive, but to thrive in one of the most uncertain financial times in history. Whether it's investing, personal finance, real estate, global economic shifts, or navigating the AI revolution, this is where clarity begins. Because financial freedom isn't a luxury anymore. It's a necessity, and we're here to show you the blueprint. Most people won't make it to 2026, not financially, and maybe not even mentally. That's not fear-mongering. It's the uncomfortable truth backed by data, patterns, and the direction the world economy is heading in. The silent storm has already begun. You can feel it in the rising cost of groceries, in the rent that seems to inch higher every year, in the paycheck that no longer stretches the way it used to. You can sense it in the way companies are laying off employees, not because they're struggling, but because AI can now do the job faster and cheaper. You see it in the headlines about inflation, interest rates, student debt, shrinking job markets, and you start wondering if the rules of the game have changed. Spoiler, they have. And those who fail to see that now won't have the luxury of a slow realization later. Let's take a hard look at what's happening. The United States, long considered the heartbeat of global financial stability, is sitting on a ticking time bomb of over $34 trillion in national debt. Interest on that debt is now over $1 trillion a year, meaning the government spends more servicing debt than it does on vital services. The Fed's battle with inflation isn't over, despite what the headlines might say. The truth? Real inflation, the kind you feel at the gas pump, at the supermarket, and in your utility bill, is still eating away at every dollar you earn. While official inflation may hover around 3–4%, anyone living in the real world knows their cost of living is rising much faster. And with wages struggling to keep pace, the average person is slowly drowning, financially suffocating in plain sight. But that's just one layer. We also have a rapidly evolving job market that's unlike anything we've ever seen. Artificial intelligence isn't coming for jobs, it's already taken them. Major companies like Google, Meta, Amazon, and even financial institutions have laid off thousands in 2024 alone. These aren't just factory or retail jobs either. These are white-collar positions, coding jobs, customer service reps, marketing analysts, roles that people thought would be safe for decades. AI can now write emails, build websites, create presentations, generate legal documents, analyze data, and even produce video content. And as this technology becomes more affordable and more advanced, it's not a question of if your job will be affected. It's when. Now imagine trying to survive in this new world with a single source of income, no investments, no emergency fund, no financial literacy, and blind trust in a system that's built to benefit the top 1%. That's the trap most people are still in. A paycheck-to-paycheck existence, powered by consumer debt and hope that things will magically get better. But hope is not a strategy. And the harsh reality is this. The financial systems we once trusted are now geared towards wealth extraction, not wealth creation. If you're not investing your money, someone else is making money off of it. If you're not building assets, you're someone else's liability. And if you're not educating yourself financially, you're being manipulated by those who are. This isn't just an American problem either. It's global. China is facing an unprecedented real estate crisis, with property developers defaulting and youth unemployment above 20% in some cities. Europe is grappling with an energy crisis, slow economic growth, and rising political instability. In developing countries, currencies are devaluing rapidly, making savings almost worthless and forcing people into high-risk investments or unstable side hustles just to survive. And all of this is happening against a backdrop of geopolitical chaos, wars, trade tensions, climate disruptions, and fractured global supply chains. What does this mean for your money? Volatility, instability, and if you're unprepared, collapse. But here's the scariest part. Most people still don't see it coming. They're stuck in the same routines, spending like it's 2019, investing like it's 2010, and saving like it's 1995. They follow outdated advice like, just save more, go to school, get a job, and work for 40 years, or real estate always goes up. They're not adapting to the new world and the new rules that govern it. And those who don't adapt won't make it. Not financially, not mentally, maybe not at all. Scoob Wealth Grid isn't here to sell you hope. We're here to give you tools, tactical strategies, real data, actionable insights. Whether it's learning how to budget like a pro, building multiple income streams, investing in the right markets, or protecting your wealth through uncertain times, this is the place where future-proofing begins. Every video, every guide, every piece of content we drop is built to help you escape the trap and design a life on your terms. If you've ever felt like the financial game was rigged, you're right. But the good news is, once you see the board, you can learn how to play it better. Subscribe to Scoob Wealth Grid, because in a world where most will drown in debt, confusion, and fear, we're here to build the ark.